Hello, everyone. We're sitting back here just wanting to send a huge thank you to all of those who have subscribed to our YouTube channel. We have officially surpassed 92.5 million subscribers.
You are all welcome.
You're all here for me and Baron. Thank you very much.
Now, if those of you...
Actually, you're welcome.
If those who aren't a part of that 92.5 million, what are you waiting for? It's not too late. Please go hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to be a part of what we do every single day here in WWE. And also, we want you guys to make sure you let us know which superstar matchups that you would want us to comb the archive for.
Well, by subscribing, 92.5 million of you have unlocked this match with some of our guests right now. We're going to go back to February 28th, 2020. This is a match that happened after a broadcast of SmackDown featuring, at the time, King Corbin and Roman Reigns. So no one has seen this match before, and we get to join you guys and talk about this
Why
match.
are the people already booing me?
Why don't they like you? Why didn't they like you as a king?
They're jealous idiots.
People are always jealous of the king. Peasants. There are a lot of peasants out there.
Have you ever thought about maybe changing your demeanor and your way of acting? Maybe you'll get some, maybe you'll get some cheers.
Hard pass.
Did you ever miss that? I mean, you've been here for 10 years. You've never been cheered.
No.
You don't want it at all?
No, why would I? I don't care.
All right. JBL, you were cheered.
Look,
in the
look at
APN.
this.
Oh,
Look at this.
yeah.
I'm posing on top of the commentating table right now.
But I noticed they're not there anymore.
Would you say you let your haters be your motivators?
No,
as the cool
I don't
kids
need
say?
them
Would you
for
ever say that?
motivation. No.
Can you say that? I let my haters be my
No,
motivators.
absolutely not.
Okay.
People booed Albert Einstein when he was alive.
They did?
They did.
They did.
I didn't read
Yes,
that part
they
in history
did.
book.
I don't know, he had a crowd.
He would go around and people would boo him. And go, that's Albert Einstein. People go, boo! And then the theory of relativity came out and they still booed him.
Oh,
But then he died, and then everybody cheered him.
okay.
When we're dead, people are going to cheer like crazy because they're going to realize they were wrong.
That's why they're cheering?
When I
Not
do
because
retire,
we're dead. The hell is that?
That's kind of how you phrased it. I see where.
You took your time getting in here against Roman. What are you waiting for?
I was the last man to beat Roman Reigns. I beat Roman before this match.
About
So
2 months before this
I
happened.
am taking my time because I...
Oh,
Yikes.
Cheap shot.
he was impatient, though, I think, there.
And people are cheering that. The match is not officially started. And Roman Reigns takes a blatant cheap shot, which is illegal. And people cheer that. That's what's wrong with society today.
You know what's interesting now? This is
They
what
all
year
want to
was
take
this?
shortcuts,
This is,
just like
February
Roman tried to
2020.
do.
2020. So what are we? 2 years, almost three
Almost
years
3 years.
past that, and I feel like the fan reactions have shifted a little bit for Roman, especially.
They don't like Roman
They don't
now.
like Roman. Now you both are getting the booze.
He took a page out of my book. He stopped caring what they think, and it's put him on another level right now.
The lion doesn't care what the sheep think.
When a lion's hungry, he eats.
A little T-shirt right there.
That's-
Ooh,
That never feels good.
I wasn't
Yeah.
about
This
to
is like a
ask.
month after the Royal Rumble match. You battled all around Minute Maid Park, too.
Yeah, I got thrown into a porta potty in that match. Also got thrown through a table, and the computer like stabbed me in the back. That was
Ouch.
cool.
So the internet got back at you that time.
And then, oh my God, I'm gonna strangle you.
That's a high five moment.
She did, all right? It's the one time the internet
He
got
doesn't
one back
have
on
very
Facebook.
many
I know,
moments,
I
so
know.
I guess he's got to take advantage of it when he gets it.
Hey.
Oh, there you go.
Getting
What was
one
that?
up.
See you
That was
later.
a cheap shot.
You always got to protect the McNuggets.
Do you believe in playing? I mean, playing dirty. That's kind of like the way you.
No, I just do what I do. You're the one that calls it dirty.
I got to ask a question.
Look, and I've been this way my whole life. In college, there was one time I hit a kid so hard his mouthpiece flew out, and I went to pick it up for him, and he said thank you, and I shoved it down my pants.
Oh.
Did you give it back to him after that?
And then I threw it at him.
Oh, boy.
And he's like, man, that was dirty. And I was like, well.
You know, he
it is
doesn't
now.
wear it these days. I always thought it was an unfair advantage that Roman had that protective vest. Do you agree with that?
I mean, no, because I beat him.
Well, no, I'm just saying, but like that
Like
feels
you
like
could-
it's extra protection.
you
Like
go
D'Lo
play-
wearing the chest
For
protector.
what?
back in
I
the
can
day,
still
JBL.
punch him dead in the face.
Okay.
100%.
You didn't need the protection.
D'Lo was should have been disqualified.
Right.
I mean, and Bob Orton, of course, he had a legitimate reason because he had a bad arm. So
For
he had
years.
To, he
The
had to
cast.
wear a
Yeah,
cast
right, I
for
get that.
several years. But Roman wearing that should have been illegal.
Now he doesn't wear it anymore, which I think is telling.
What's telling about it?
That he doesn't feel like he needs it anymore. I feel like
So
maybe.
you think he feels like he's gotten so good, he doesn't need
He might
that
consider
illegal
himself a
chest
wrestling
protection.
That's my
god,
point.
You know?
Interesting point. That's,
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
That
on
is
Roman
actually
these
pretty
days?
good analysis there, Brian.
I'll take it.
Wow, you got a compliment out of
I'm
D'Lo.
going to take my one.
Look at me go here. And this guy right now is the longest reigning champion, and I'm just stomping on him like nothing.
You were the last one to beat him about 2 months
I beat him
before
twice.
this?
I beat him twice.
I don't think that gets
Covered
fucked
him
up
in
with-
dog food, beat him
Yeah.
twice.
Oh gosh, I remember that. That was so gross.
How does dog food taste?
Not good.
Yeah.
Does watching this and kind
It
of
smells worse than it tastes.
does you watching you know dominate Roman this give you like a little motivation, you know, for what ever comes your way now?
This man right here is all the motivation I need. That's it. I make him proud, and we're world champion.
Well,
Done. Ball game.
Ooh.
Look,
J-
there's that protective
Ooh,
vest. I didn't
nice
protect
kidney
him.
shot there.
I have pinpoint accuracy with my punches. I'm a 3-time Golden Glove champion.
So JBL, watching 3 years ago, Baron Corbin, would you align yourself with that guy there?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I would align myself with Baron Corbin 10 years ago.
Okay.
He was a king back then, too.
Dang right he was.
I wanna
Very
make
few
sure
kings.
That's fair. Does that last forever? Are you a king forever?
In my mind, I am
Okay.
for sure.
Like being
In my
president, you're
household,
always-
that's how my wife addresses me.
Does anybody look back at Charlemagne and say, oh, he wasn't a king?
I didn't know if it was different in WWE rules. Like, are you king forever? Like, the king
You
of the
think
ring robe
the
is there.
French Empire is different from WWE?
Never been asked that question before. I can't tell you. I've put a lot of thought into that one. Is the French Empire different from WWE? There's probably some similarities. Maybe the royal part
Maybe
of it
more
is.
differences.
I would think so.
Okay.
I feel like the crowd is chanting how good I am right now. No.
Which is rare. Not that you're good. I know
Oh,
you're good.
but
But
as soon as
just,
they're getting excited that
Oh.
they're getting.
there you go. Cut him off.
Oop.
Ooh, dipsy
Uh-oh. Boom.
See ya.
Oh.
Look at that athleticism.
You know, I will say, Corbin, it's fun to watch you because you're a big dude
Amazing.
and you move really fast. So I will give you that.
Well,
You're pretty quick.
If I'm a big dude and I'm just average, I'm not making it to the NFL, which I did that. I wasn't an All-American in college because I was average athletics.
That right there.
See, and what
Go
you have
ahead,
right
sir.
here is 2 All-Americans,
That's true.
2 wrestling gods.
Two wrestling gods.
We're honored to have you in our presence.
2 really expensive pair of shoes on a foot pillow.
I'm telling you, really expensive shoes.
Do you think we'll ever go back? It's a shoe pillow forever now?
Baron got those, as I've already explained, from the Finnish Prime Minister. Santa's a good friend of mine. I got these because when I killed the crocodile in the Zambezi,
Oh, wow.
I did.
Is that the crocodile
I
on
was
your
down there going through some of David Livingstone's steps, and if we're going through, I wanted to go over Victoria Falls, which I did in a canoe. And when I landed in Victoria Falls, this alligator and crocodile tried to eat me. And
Oh.
I killed it with bare hands.
Bare
I made a
hands.
pair of boots out of it. So this is Zambezi crocodile right here.
I want a book of just all of yours.
Oh, hold on. Baron has grabbed the microphone during the match.
I just have one small question.
Question is,
How the Patriots do in the playoffs this year?
oh, I guess we're in New England or Boston.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was watching my Kansas City Chiefs win the Super Bowl. I don't know, is Brady play for Oakland yet, or is
Wow.
he going somewhere else? I don't know.
Patriots
After
are
this
dead nowadays.
Patriots
I was right.
dynasty
This is.
dead,
I was predetermined
well
here.
just
I
erase this
decided that
entire
Patriots are
city
going to be bad. Now they're bad.
From the map
Pressure.
of the United States.
Pressure.
You always looking for a fight, looking for trouble.
No, it just.
Hey.
Again, it goes back to Jesse. Look, I sit first class on every plane I'm on,
No.
or I have a private jet. People walk by and just go, you know, why is this guy sitting here? It should be me. It's just jealousy all the time.
Woo!
Is Roman a Patriots fan? Did you fire him up or something with that?
No, he's a 49ers fan, and we beat them in the Super Bowl,
That's
Oh.
true.
just like I beat Roman Reigns before this.
I mean, you still might beat him here. We don't know.
I don't
what's gonna
know.
happen.
This is I feel this
You
is,
never know.
no.
Oh. See, the ref's got to get in there, though, I think.
She's
The ref
doing
is
a terrible
nothing.
job.
I mean,
Justin's
nothing.
got to get in
She's
there.
not even counting to
Stop.
5.
I'm sure you like spat off something rude to her at some point in the match.
Kayla,
I
it's
would never.
simple officiating here. You could probably put a retroactive
Oh,
Yes.
that was
protest in
good.
about this.
Wow, right in the kisser. You see that?
Kayla,
This should have been a
can you,
DQ 10
can you
seconds
count
ago.
to 5, Kayla?
I can.
I doubt that.
Jess couldn't. She could not count to 5
No,
there. The referee.
it's favoritism.
Is it?
Yeah, she's jealous of my.
What's
good
what's the
looks and
phrase? You can
success.
catch more bees with honey or
Oh, what is the phrase, Kayla? Please enlighten
God,
us.
yeah,
It's
please,
always good
don't
when you
bring
ask
it up if you don't know it.
you can catch more bees with honey than with vinegar. Says maybe you should start handing out more
No.
honey than vinegar. Ooh, I love when he does this.
No, you don't. You don't like the bloodline.
Well, I liked him back then. I liked this version of
Oh
him.
my goodness.
Look at this athleticism.
There it is.
See ya.
Deep 6.
Oh no.
Should have been
Over.
it. She's not
That's
there fast
probably it.
enough.
Oh, that was a slow count.
Oh.
Slow count.
You know what? You're right. You brought up an interesting point. For someone who just disses the bloodline all the time, me watching like the head of the table
You
go
don't
up
have to
against
call him that
Corbin,
now.
and I'm cheering for Roman. That just shows how much what I think about you. I guess this is an enlightening moment.
Oh God, please, whatever am I gonna do that you don't like me?
I'm so discombobulated from the bees and the vinegar. I have no
So much.
freaking idea.
So
I'm
much.
so glad she's
What's
moving to
going on?
California. That's where she belongs.
With the
Great.
bees and the
With the
vinegar.
bees.
You guys have your own
Go
honey.
go eat your soybean
Yeah.
patties
Do you have,
and
do you have a,
drink
do you
your
have a honey
tea.
connect? Do you have your own honeybees? Yeah.
In Montenegro.
We own a whole honey farm.
All right, I think are we getting
It's
close to the end?
50%
I
of
don't
the
know.
world's
Who
bee
knows, Kayla?
population.
I don't know either.
I've never seen this match before. How is there any
See, look at
time
this
left?
referee
It's
just
so
yelling at me for no
Saturday, you know?
reason.
Yeah, what are you doing?
This is
I
going
don't
on.
know.
Corbin's got
Yeah, punch.
The referee.
Oh,
Woo!
100%.
Good ring awareness there for a
100% on the referee.
Look how fast that is.
yeah. Check that cadence.
I would have kicked out if that was a regular count.
Wow.
Did he use that, your scepter there?
I feel like he was gonna
So
use it.
you're
Thank you,
you're
everybody.
giving something away to YouTube, and you pick a match Baron loses.
I don't know. That wasn't.
I didn't
You
pick
guys,
it.
you guys are bad people.
I didn't pick it. We didn't pick it. I
Who
promise.
picked it? It's
The-
always they.
The internet.
They.
did.
They
The
should be
internet.
fired.
The internet. I fire the internet. Could you fire the internet?
I'd
you have
love
that power?
to. I'd love to block. The
We're
entire
we're
I'm
good with
blocking the
Elon
entire
now.
world.
We can use Elon. He can do whatever.
You have that
Yep.
connected. You do talk to him. So.
All right.
Elon's gonna buy
well,
the internet
listen.
next. He has the whole internet. I've already talked to him about it. It's a done deal. It'll be announced. in a
Kayla's
few
gonna be
days.
off. Kayla's
Okay,
banned from Twitter.
I'm fine with that. All right. Again, thank you to everyone who subscribed. And then those of you who have not subscribed, please do that. And as our subscriber count increases, that means more of those awesome unlocked videos from our archive will also increase. So make sure, again, go subscribe. Gentlemen, thank you so much. Anything else we can get for you? That's okay. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, you guys' resignation.
Yeah. Be nice.